that's where people start to get a little, you don't want to be that person.
Yeah, and we snap for years. It's not that. You're right.
That's like somebody. Could you imagine if I got mad if somebody snapped on me as much as snapping as I do?
That would be blasphemy. You snap
It'd
on
be crazy.
Yeah,
so that's why when the chief popped out all that shit, I thought it was funny because I got jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was funny.
Yeah, you like to snap anyway, so you're like, well,
let's go. I like to snap. So how am I gonna get mad when something funny happens? Like I'm happy when something funny happens with somebody else, but unhappy if something funny happens with me. I'm gonna laugh at me just like I laugh at everybody else.
That's true. You're right. You
never seen me get mad over snapping all the years. See, that's the thing. People thought because of who and the position that I had, at the company, Rockefeller and all that I can't be, that you couldn't play with me, But people actually used to play with me, And I think sometimes people looked at that as weakness. And that's why they get offended when I start shooting back, because they also weren't expecting to be nice like that as it relates to making jokes. But I think from the best out, that's what we do.
You ain't lying.
That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. All right.
You know, just expect it. I'm hearing your name a lot. It seems like people are worried about you being next to me for some reason. And, there is going to be a little bit of, and enjoy that. Every time somebody says your name and people hear it, you can make money off that.
You ain't lying. Someone just said Vlad is in love with you, Dane. Can he stop? Jesus Christ. He ain't lying though, man.
Word up. I don't know what's
He don't do a show without
it's like almost to like it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But again, Gary, the reason why is because someone from another culture asked me to speak on someone, Jay-Z, from my culture. And because I said no, I've had to deal with him talking about me on the Fed show, allegedly, every week. And then again, the same person, when he brought you up, he said, keep my name out your mouth. And it's like, bro, you talk about me every single interview with everybody. And he asked people that don't know me questions about me. And all he's trying to do is start a beef between me and that person. And it's so obvious to play. But when they see that you're not dumb and that their strategy can't work against you, they just really don't know how to act. It's been years.
It don't stop. But I commend you for that, because there was a rumor maybe. So I'm loyal. Me and this dude, we always been loyal to each other. He's loyal, I'm loyal. Would you go to Vlad show? He called you. I said I have to talk to Dame first because Dame's my guy. But
go get your money, man.
Anyway, so it don't matter.
Go get your money.
Yep.
Just don't say nothing stupid. And if you ask me a question, you gotta be like, you know better than to ask me no shit like that. That's all.
That's why I knew Yayo was your man, Dame. Yayo don't play that. He tried to throw. Yayo like you, Dame. He said, "Nah, man." Anyway.
Well, it might be more that he's just more thorough, and like if you get a person that doesn't do interviews in front of a camera, they might not know what to say and what not to say. But like someone that's seasoned and that knows better, be like, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Just knowing the play. But I appreciate Tony Ayo for that. And I always thought he was cool. And I definitely was going to put him in pause one of these, paid in full things and things that I'm doing. Yeah. No disrespect to 50, but I'll ask.
Damn, Elliot Wilson made a comment. He said, like, people like him who's killed himself to be a journalist, Stephen A. Smith, who's big-time reporter, why does he think these podcasters, no disrespect you, Cam, he's got to be honest, Cam thinks it's a Steve Smith who can just come on a platform and do what he do. He said it's disrespectful and it don't make no sense. He don't like it. What do you think about that, Dame?
Well, what Elliot Wilson did there was he was being really transparent about the fact that he's a hater.
That's what the girl said. That's what the girl said.
He said it. I go,
he's a hater. The girl said that.
So you got to think about, at least now, when you put someone that's used to interviewing in front of a camera and start asking them questions, they start saying things that they probably shouldn't be saying. because they're seasoned about asking questions, but not seasoned about answering them. You understand what I'm saying? And he showcased what hate looks like and what guys like Cam, me, and we have to go through all the time when these guys do and say shit like that behind closed doors. So he just gave a peek into what hatred looks like. And whether his points were valid or not, it's just, something that didn't need to be said. Regardless, what they're doing is another form of podcasting. It's not traditional media. And just like, there may need to be a change. People might want to hear things from people that actually were in the game. So think about this. If you look at football or basketball, usually half the sportscasters used to actually play.
Yes, they brought that up in an interview too. Yeah.
Elliot never played. So how could he have such an opinion on a sport he was never a professional at?
He said that's the easy way out. Most people play sports.
I don't care what he's saying.
That's what he said. It's an easy way out. Yeah.
Regardless of what he say, people might want to hear about entertainment from people that were actually successful at being in entertainment. It's a conversation rather than an interview. It's what does it look like when two pinnacles or legendary figures from that vertical sit down and have a heart-to-heart conversation. From what I saw, Cam was like, they were talking about when they were beefing with each other. Remember when we were in the rap beef? It's like Mike Tyson talking to Evander Holyfield. So it's a different type of commentary. But again, because he's 100 years old, still doing what he was doing before, but actually he used to be, I got shit with him because he used to be the editor of Double X, and he used to hate back then. So we already know he's a hater. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Look where he's at. He's over there. So we always know he's a hater. Yep. So we expect him to hate.
Yeah. He was like, people go to school to do.
I forgot to address that on my show this week.
Yeah, he said people go to school to be educated. How dare them just come in there doing what he do?
I didn't go to school to be a CEO. See, the people that went to school to do that are still controlled.
Yeah.
They're still told what to do and say. And they resent people that have to be tamed, always don't have resentment they always have resentment towards someone that's wild. We wild. No one could tell us what to do.
Yeah.
And they resent that, but they don't have the courage to go and be wild.
Yeah.
They don't have the courage.